Are you ready for the major? No! I said, are you ready for the AniMajor?
And it's just not worked out for him. Was Troll banned? I feel like it must have been, because otherwise that...
Yeah, I have to imagine Kaka. Loop around here from Kuro, disruption into a gush, does a lot of damage, and there it is, first blood for ILTW. The upside, Tidehunter, you can leave him alone. The downside is Shadow Demon's not a good roaming support, as we've seen from his attempted ganks. Lion, much better at that. Super does manage to get caught in the brambles. They vacuum him over to the other brambles. Cute play for mind control, but Super now ducking away into the trees. Let's see if they can catch him out. He doesn't have anything else to be able to get out of this hole he's dug for himself, but Fly, no, not going to be able to go for it. It's going to be stacking up the jungle quite heavily. They do know about that on the left-hand side due to the Observer Ward. And they've got another one in the triangle as well. Fly is going to be caught by this Cursed Crown without a time walk away. He's got 15 charges of one, but it's soaked up by Kaka. Double damage. That is just good or bad luck, depending on whose side you're looking at it there. Kaka, the one inside the brambles instead of Fly. They really wanted the kill on that support, or the core rather, instead of the support.
You've got Spider Army just continuing to grow. Emo is so strong, and look at it, more aggression.
They just keep on going for Miracle. They're going to make sure there's Templar Assassin. The only way back into this game is going to be off of those stacks. They kill him time and time again inside the lane. The meld is only going to last so long. Eventually, the damage over time kicks in, and Kaka actually survives through that one. Was that a miss? GH, he's going to pay for it too. 2 kills for the side of IG. If he goes into the jungle, IG is sure to follow an Emo. He's going to be the one leading the charge here, as he does have a remnant behind him, so even if this gets a little bit hairy, you can always jump away.
I love the build too, the earn to even tick out.
Now Kaka, he had a delayed response to this one. He didn't immediately rush in for Emo. He waits till an opportunity to be able to jump in, finds a kill into the Dark Willow, maybe even Miracle as well. The Ravage is going to be forced to use, but it only hits the Kaka as he managed to jump out just in time by the Ember Spirit. And JT, he really wants this kill, and he's going to be able to slow down Kuro. The trap's coming out, but it's not going to save Kuro here, as he should just get run down, turned into spiders, cannibalized.
Get outside the radius, and also keep him close enough for the fight to continue. And again, on to Miracle, hello.
Miracle is having a rough time with Emo, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Emo drop a little bit of question marks in this one, as he is having a fantastic game, 5-0-4.
Wild TW, okay, I'll go somewhere else, no worries, you take this spot.
Yeah, surviving in lane is not good enough. You need to be able to stop him from taking your tower. Fly, chasing after mind control, just needs a little bit more damage for the Ice Blast to put it over the top. Meanwhile, the Cold Feet on this Dark Willow allowed Kaka to be able to get away, gets off the Terrorize, but now he gets impaled for the finisher. Kaka, time and time again, so patient that he wants to be able to start asserting control over the triangle as well, right? And that could actually lead to Templar Assassin, who's already having a hard one.
Mind control, Miracle, like ILTW, these are some of the best players on the world.
Jump again. There goes the Ravage, but at the same time, they didn't have Miracle to pump out that damage during that period of time. So it means they're just going to collect the 2 supports, but the big bounty of Emo did slip through their fingers, and he's actually coming back here.
Where's the stun? That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's like you need a shard on your TA just to have a silence to kill this guy, and
seriously,
it's not available for 4 minutes.
Here comes JT. Bit of damage. Terrorize being threatened here, trying to keep his distance.
Poking, they're prodding, they're farming extra creep waves, stealing enemy ancients, and now they're in.
And now they're going to go for the pounce. They've already jumped the Templar Assassin. They try to get him out with a surge, but he's controlled off of the Suns. Ice Blast is sure to put him into the grave, but at the same time, he got a meltdown off that was critical for being able to bring down Fly. Emo keeping it going, though, and he is the real terror in this server. He continues.
I was going to say, when Emo was running into that bottom jungle, his 2 allies were just farming and ignoring him. That's why that...
they pulled him back in. He got away!
With a regen rune, Cap.
With the regen rune, and now JT's like, oh, you guys have used a lot of spells, haven't you? It's time for the spiders to do their work. The Shadow Demon's going to be the first of all, the Chronosphere onto 2, and here comes good old Emo. He's ready to go. He's taking out the Dark Willow, gonna jump in right on top of ILTW, focusing on Miracle, so that's the hero that he can deal with pretty quickly. ILTW stands alone now, like our bristleback from the series before. All tank, not much damage. He'll just slowly get burned out. A total wipe.
Whereas the tankiness style, especially with a Scotty. In theory, you can just stick to the Tide, stick to the Darkseer TA, and that's
there it is again. Vacuum back into the Brambles, and unfortunately the Ghost Scepter only amplifying the damage of the Ion Shell. Yule Scepter, no Brambles available, and nice Chronosphere. Setting up on a 3, 2-man Ice Blast on top of that. So 2 supports, they're definitely dead, and Mind Control is gonna follow them right into the base. Oh, catch him, catch him. Yeah, I mean,
you want to keep that going.
Grand Finalist, I think he has the most Grand Finals appearances of any player. I mean, just truly incredible career from him. Aeon Disc going to be able to save Mind Control from a finger there. BKB almost going to be popped immediately. We have Fly. He got a nice 2-man Chronosphere, but he gets terrorized outside of the pit. Mind Control eventually dies. That is most of the BKB from Emo. He's going to use the last bit of it to be able to claim to kill the Shadow Demon before he jumps away. Lion, Kaka in trouble as GH is going to go for it with the Bedlam once again. The Force Staff coming out from Super, getting him away from that Bedlam. GH is still able to find the kill, but he's going to be Cold Feet, rooted down.
They got a
but Super
bomb.
Getting one shot, double damage, 1,300 damage crit.
Spider problems.
They do have spider problems. They've taken the top lane of Barracks, and they're going to go for mid now. And at this point, IG, they're just playing to keep Nigma around. They don't need to kill heroes. They just need to stop them from being able to go back to base. Miracle is winning the fight, yes, but they're not being able to defend their mid lane until just now. Looks like GH is going to show up. ILTW eventually gets there. GH, it's got to be... Oh, no, Joe!
Whoa, that's nasty. And somebody's just got to run in like a lunatic.
Yeah.
He runs in, pops the finger with the Aeon Disc. Miracle, careful.
Miracle going to be slowed down with the time dilation. This is bad. There is going to be the vacuum wall, but when he comes back out of the disruption, he's caught by an Ice Blast. Now he's dead. And Nigma, they got a trade-off.
Much output, even in the Chronosphere. It's gonna be nasty. And BKB.
Shiva's added in, Fly.
A BKB on ILTW.
Yeah, seriously. I saw that earlier. I was just like, okay.
See.
He knows what he needs anyway. Let's see if it actually works out for him. Is right now it's Fly who's causing all the problems. Finally he ravages, and he does manage to catch this Void. Can he bring him down to terrorize bit by bit? And the damage is certainly there. Oh, and he one-shots Kaka on the side. A 2-for-1 special for Miracle.
They might have JT.
JT, he was supposed to be hitting buildings during these situations, but now he's been suckered into the team fight that IG has certainly lost, and JT is going to be in some trouble. ILTW, the Ice Blast, it didn't actually hit him. ILTW still dies, though. Emo is able to catch him up. JT, caught inside the trees, is going to fall as well. It's pretty much just Emo trying to carry through in these team fights now.
GH with the fear. Fly just dies. Kaka died in a single side blade. Now they might have found Super.
Ghost Scepter dodges the meld hit, but I don't think... Okay, he turns around and Ice Blasts up GH, so if he is going to fall, he's going to make sure that he takes GH with him. It's back Kaka, who dies instead with 1,000 damage critical. Emo keeping him control. Oh, what a nice vacuum, pulling him back up the hill and back into the clutches of Miracle, who holds him in tight, brings down the Ancient Apparition. Emo slips away, though. This is risky from IG.
They know there's a
in
ward.
a way, they may be throwing away their advantage by forcing this around. Terrorize,
no
BKB. Attempt to BKB, goes off from Emo, tries to go for the kill onto GH. He only needs a couple of hits and he will manage to get that one. Miracle turns around, returns fire, Ice Blast with the Chronosphere. He gets off the BKB, but is that going to be enough? He tries to pull him out of the Chronosphere as best as possible. Fly looking for it. He finally gets off the refraction. Miracle needs to be able to turn around and deal the damage to Fly, but he can't get out. He is just stuck, rooted to the spot, and Fly is going to be able to run down hero after hero. IG, they all in to be able to make sure that this Roshan fight would go their way. And the risk pays off.
That is something. I thought it wasn't up the Quickening Charm on an Ember Spirit. You just don't see this every day. He is just all in.
And here he goes. Off to the races already, going straight up for Kuro. He's going to try and deal with this defensive 5 position right away, and he does easily kill him. The buyback, of course, coming out, but a 2-man Chronosphere from Fly. They're trying to make sure that, the vacuum back into the wall. That's going to stop the Chronosphere and all its effectiveness. Kaka going for a desperate TP away. He's not going to make it out. The Aeon Disc doesn't last that long, but look at that. A dieback now for Kuro. As Fly, he's now showing that he is also a big carry. Sharding back. Oh, Ravage going off just for them to be able to go back. Fly still has the Aegis too. They're trying to deal with just life number 1 of the Faceless Void, and ILTW inside of his fountain. Never mind, Emo knows that exactly what's up. He is a big fan of OG, and he wants to farm heroes inside of the fountain. Unfortunately, he dies here.
This is incredible. The man, yes, he dies in the fountain, but that's almost a badge of honor. Like,
Yes.
to end a game and your one death is inside the enemy fountain. I think if he had a remnant, if one more remnant, he used, I think, 11 in that fight.
For Seth,
Oh,
Kaka.
oh.
Fly. He does end up dying here. IG are going to bleed away a few more kills. They have to hit the vacuum ravage.
Oh, no.
All in damage, but Emo is going to make things chaotic, as you know he does. He's going to go for the backline, go for Girl like he's done every single time. They do go on the left-hand side for mind control, and there goes your combo, Kyle. He doesn't have buyback. BKB, the second one. Refresher activated by Emo. They're going to use the Chronosphere to be able to catch down two. The Ravage goes up, but they've already used their magic immunity, ILTW. The Ravage doesn't do a damn thing, and Nigma is out of this game one. IG looking crisp and clean with the Brood Mother pick.
It's typically in the majors, it feels like, you know, you build to the crescendo and, oh wait, hang on, big initiation.
Okay, big boy stomp from JT, but it's not enough to stop Emo, who just kind of wandered through the forest and ended up in the clutches of all of Nigma's heroes, and now they're going to lose Kaka as well. I mean, what a great start for Nigma. I mean, first blood, double kill.
It's still there, but the spellcasters, and we saw the Willow from last game, some teams just prefer that style. Miracle getting a little aggressive onto Emo. Oh, nice shard.
Nice blocking from GH. That was beautiful. The TP's going to be coming in from Super, but the heal is just not going to be enough. The Adaptive Shrike finishes him off. Miracle.
Kuro is, he gets a deep ward off, but I really would have liked somebody down there with him to protect him.
Oh, wow. Nice turning it to the Centaur to hit that stomp. JT, okay, they're going to pop the Spectre ultimate here and try and fight this one, but the Stampede doesn't actually let JT survive. Flyfly's going to be able to come in here with the remnants of that last bit of Stampede to be able to slow down Kuro. They get the nuke to be able to finish off GH. Deny. He gets it. Kuro, well played.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear. Emo gets the double kill by being able to pick up Miracle's killing spree on top of that. Now, one of the downsides of having an SF is he is very squishy. Any leading disable combined with a bit of nukes, it's going to be able to be enough to kill him. And now they actually do have Super here behind the tier 1 tower.
Okay.
This is Nigma just running over the mid lane with all 5 heroes. And IG, they were not prepared. They weren't prepared at all. The stomp doesn't even land. Stampede, run. Kaka, no, he's not making it out. Stampede is not going to be able to save him, protecting the haste rune. Emo. Yules, oh my goodness, Emo, this was so greedy. Snowball through is going to be able to hit JT as well. They aren't going to be able to slow down this Tusk enough, and I think he is a freebie. His last double edge hit is going to be theirs, but still, this trade-off is certainly not going to be worth it, especially if Miracle picks up more kills as Super. And there's no tower there anymore, so there's nowhere to run to, and there's certainly nowhere to hide.
Stampede's up, very tanky Centaur, but I think you can force this if you make one.
Is Han coming up soon? Initiation from Mind Control, the Ice Blast. Nice two-man impale into the stomp potentially. Is going to be able to catch some heroes, and Emo from the side managed to hit a nice Requiem. That's going to be taking out the support in ILTW. He just cannot get out of this upheaval. The damage is slowing him enough, and Fly can put in the work, and now looks like the Dragonite is going to be falling as well. The magic damage rips him apart. I mean, we said the entire danger of the Ursa in this lineup was going to be the SF 100-0ing him, right? And so he's got to make sure he can survive long enough to get off the Enrage. Super is very dead. And if IG isn't careful, there may be more members here, but Fly actually wants to fight this one. Another Finger of Death that does not get a kill. Kaka, he baits in maybe the Warp Link. They don't have it disabled to stop this one. 1 raise, 2 raise. They don't even need the second one. They get the kill on the carry.
And they're playing a man down. This is their coach standing in, but they look polished. Fly.
He does have the Aegis. He's going to be losing that first life, but the Fatal Bond's on to 3 with the Golem as well. If they can punt some damage out here, they can actually kill a bunch of these heroes, and Miracle just cannot get away. Once he waveforms in, the upheaval is a huge problem for them. Smoke up, running into GH. GH blinks away and snowballs back into him. A nice smooth move from him that is going to ensure he trains 1-for-1 with a Requiem on out. The magic damage isn't going to be enough. Miracle, he shrugs off those disables. He can manage to get off the Morph Strength. He's slowed down to a crawl, but at the same time, Emo, he's being pushed away by the Ice Blast and the Dragonite who is chasing him down. Miracle just barely waveforms away, well as Emo will tick out from the Ice Blast. The Stampede will not bail him out. Big wrap around they're going to bypass JT entirely and go straight for the squishy backline.
Beautiful.
Be able to catch the 2 supports. That is exactly how to be able to play that. Instant
Both
buyback,
BKBs.
though. Coming out from IG, and yeah, both BKBs being used for that one means a fresh reinitiation, a Requiem off of the stomp, a beautiful combination that it will certainly bring down Miracle. Maybe they can catch up to GH as well. They do have, if they can win this fight, be able to take Roshan and ILTW stuck up there on the high ground in the triangle. Neither one of those 2 heroes have buyback. Ultimately, Kyle, they say, okay, they got that courier, but that means they're down here. We can find these heroes. They're going to pop the Stampede. Catching immediately. Yursa saved by the snowball. He's going to be able to get away. And now it's Kako who dies instead. A Golem drops onto 3, and it looks pretty good. There goes the Spectre ultimate, but nobody's immediately dying. Nigma is beginning their retreat. Looks like GH is going to be the one left behind. 4 for 4. But a stomp in from JT. Make sure the Ancient Apparition now dies. A buyback coming out from the 2 supports of Nigma. This time it's their turn to be saying, you're fighting on our side of the map. Our buybacks are good enough. They need to be able to catch more, but they didn't get anybody else.
You've got less than a second, GH. You've got to be masterful.
Hex initiation immediately. The snowball goes off in the BKB, and there's the Requiem. It catches ILTW in a finger, puts him in the dirt. Nigma still are able to fight this out with 4, but Fly's on top of them with the Scotty, and they cannot turn around and fight him. He is too tanky.
Blink.
Trying to catch up. Fortunately, a blink away from GH will get him out of here. Right where JT is, that's what he was doing during the Roshan pit. He was making sure Nigma no chance of being able to interrupt that Roshan. There goes the Shadow Step. Doesn't actually commit his hero to it just yet. ILTW forced out to enrage, and that means Nigma can no longer really fight. Oh, maybe they can. They're gonna try. Oh no, Miracle caught, and the snowball is just a moment too late. Now Mind Control pops his BKB to be able to dodge the stomp, but without the damage of Miracle, they're gonna have to hold out until he's back into the fight, but Mind Control is dead. They do trade out their Centaur. Tanky 3 for Tanky 3, but Fly pushes forward, sees ILTW. He's got the Aegis, he's got the cheese. He can go in deep here, and he will keep his pace going. Trying to catch up, ILTW with the attempted TP away inside of his own base, but a Hex stops it. Fortunately, ILTW still able to make it out, but at the same time, the rest of his team followed in Fly so deep, too deep in fact, as now they're going to be losing Kaka, now they're going to be losing Emo, and a disaster. IG, they were too full of themselves. They thought, surely this fight is ours, and they all follow Fly, and they march to their death.
For Miracle, no, it's been the stun lock, the AoE control. Not JT, guys. Not JT.
Not JT, but they're... Oh, okay, they're going to run past him. Manage to catch Kaka. That's exactly what we needed to be able to see. Miracle turning into the Spectre here to throw out a dagger to try and keep track of some of these heroes. Emo's a little bit far away right now. Fly slowed down. He's going to be able to mantle off the cold feet. They're going to go for Super turns around, drops the Golem, but he's already dead. Emo pops out with the Requiem, but Mind Control already popped his BKB with the Ice Blast on top of JT as well as Emo. Snowball catching up. It's going to be able to finish him off. JT falls. They've got the vision on the high ground, and they're going to run into the IG heroes, but IG is also routing them at the same time. Spectre ultimate, and the stop goes in, the Golem, and then just Nigma is wiped the floor with, and Kuro is going to be chased down on top of the death already from ILTW. And that was just, it was over in an instant, Kyle. Mind Control, no buyback. It's a dieback for him. We're just going to end the game.
No buyback Kuro either. They just exploded the 2. They brought back, and I don't think they expected that.
No.
How do you expect that?
Well, snowball away, but at this point, Nigma, they don't really have a whole lot left here. Oh, ILTW actually killed Emo. And maybe I can get a fast execution, but ultimately, nothing doing. Fly. He's going to be able to jump in. GH does manage to get the snowball at the same time. Emo went back in, but they actually caught him. BKB double Requiem, but they managed to get off their BKBs. Miracle's after him, but the last bit of fear catches him on the edge. ILTW, he may be dead, but Miracle's still alive. He needs to be able to get back to the fountain, though. Kaka looking to be able to chase him down. Jump forward from Fly. He's shadow stepping forward. Managed to get a bash. That's enough. Fort buyback is going to be forced, but a stomp immediately from JT inside of the fountain of all things. Fly ripping into GH. He's not going to let him get up the steps. He will die on the stairs of the Nigma base.
Incredibly effective at killing off GH, who has no real mechanic to save himself. JT,
now a refresher for the Spectre as well. Double jump, there it is. The arcane blink from a Centaur. Getting Miracle dead for 2 minutes, and Mind Control His only hope here is that the throne explodes before he does, but that's not the case. IG will take this series, very long series at that, 2-0.
Man, long series, long day, but just damn good. I thought they'd lose a step